God say, build your own door. Y'all put that in the comments. Say, build your own door. Build it. We done all heard the saying, baby. We done all heard the saying. If you build it, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? If you build it, they gonna come. They gonna come. Do you understand me? They gonna find you. Y'all know I'm big on gifts. I'm big on finding your purpose, because before I found the reason why I'm so big on this, and this is my lane that I feel that God has called me to, is because before I found my purpose and before I found my gift, I had no significance. Like, there was nothing significant about me. I was just one of the others. I was just like one of any other tree that was out there in the forest. But once I found what I was truly meant to do, and I found what I was gifted at, and I found my purpose, that made me significant. Hold on, baby. Real quick. If you ready to show enough change some things in your life, and you seeing this right now, this is your sign to start walking. I created a free gift for you, some declarations that you can use while you walk, so your mind and your body are in alignment. Go download it, baby. Don't wait. The link is in the description. All right, let's get back to the message. That made me stand out. That gave me my sense of importance, like to feel like I'm important. Let me tell you something. It ain't nothing like feeling like you are important and you matter and you have a contribution that you are giving to society, and that you would be missed if you wouldn't be here. We all want to feel like we need it. We all want to feel like we important. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Another lesson that I learned. This goes into service. That feeling that you have to want to feel like you need it, you want to feel like you're important. If you can give that feeling to somebody else, if you can make every person, every one of your customers, every one of your clients, every person that come across you, if you can make that person feel like they are needed, if you can make this a lesson, gonna take you a long way, and it gonna elevate that bank account too. Y'all better listen. If you can make every person you come across, if you have a business, you better show enough be doing this with your customers and your clients. Make every single person feel like they matter. You matter. You matter. You important. The time that I'm giving you right here, right now, you matter. And I'm telling you, it ain't something that you can fake. Okay. You can't fake this, because it's going to be in your energy. So you got to have it in your heart. It's got to be in your spirit. So when you serving, and when you getting into finding your purpose, finding your gift, and you walking in your identity, your true divine identity, not the identity that the world gave you, you're going to feel a sense of significance. It's got to start within you. You got to know that you matter. You got to know that you're significant. You got to know that you're important. And then you got to make other people feel like that. And a lesson that I learned is, when you give people what they want, come on now. I know it's hard to stop thinking about what you want for. I know that's hard to take yourself out of the equation, because that's what we naturally going to do. We're going to think about what we want and how we want to live and how we want to be treated and how we want to be loved and how we want to be taken care of and how we want to be respected. And I get that. I understand that. But if you take that out of the equation, just for a minute, you only got to do it for a season, just for a minute. But let me tell you something, when you see the benefits that come from it, you're going to want to do it all the time. You're going to do it all the time. Because the greatest among you is the servant. It is the servant. It is the one that put their own selfish desires to the side and they serve others. And it is not in the way that religion has taught us that it is. It is not a broke down, humble, always walking around with your head down, afraid to look at people, knowing your place, seen but not heard, all that type of stuff. That's not the type of servant that I'm talking about. Jesus, when he said the greatest among you is the servant, he was talking about a person that's confident in who they are, a person that knows that the power of God is on the inside of them, and that person knows that God gave me a gift. And I'm going to serve my gift, and I'm going to be confident and bold enough to serve what the Creator put in me, whether you like it or not, whether you think it's right or not, whether you agree with it or not. I'm confident in who I am. This is the way you got to be. I'm confident in who I am, and whether you put me on or not, Come on now. Whether you give me my shout out or not, whether you share my stuff or not, whether you like my stuff or not, whether you buy my stuff or not, I'm going to keep on healing them. I'm going to keep on coming. Oh, I ain't going to stop. Somebody put that in the comments, baby. Say it don't stop. Oh, no. It don't stop. You're going to keep healing them. You're going to keep coming. You're going to keep knocking. You're going to keep knocking. You're going to keep knocking. Somebody put that in the comments too. Keep knocking. Keep knocking. Keep knocking. Because everything you want is on the other side of that door. And the enemy that's holding your stuff, he is not just going to give it over to you on a silver platter. Nobody, listen, I had to tell myself this. Wasn't nobody coming to get me. Wasn't nobody coming to rescue me. I could have sat here and played the victim and pointed the finger and played the blame game all I want to. It's my family. It's my ex-husband. It's my ex-husband family. It's such and such. Oh, they do my children so wrong. Or they didn't have to do my children like this or like that. And see, a lot of times people stay in that place because they like the attention that they get. They get attention for being broken. They get attention for being sick. They get attention for needing somebody else. But I'm going to tell you something, especially you a mother, especially if you a woman and you got children, God put it on the inside of every woman. Do you understand me, baby? Every woman got the ability to take care of her children. She got the ability to take care of her children, and she got the ability to take care of herself. And it's in every man too. If we want to go that way, it's in every man too. It's in these folks, but they got to want it for themselves. And some of y'all enabling these people. You got to step back. You got to take your hands off of it. Let God be God. And go in pursuit of your stuff. Go in pursuit of what God told you is yours. And I'm going to tell y'all something else I learned. When you on your path and you in pursuit of what God showed you, I'm talking about hot pursuit. Y'all put that in the comments, baby. I'm talking about hot pursuit. That's why God told me, God put a fire up under me. He said, you ain't running like you used to run. Come on now. He said, you ain't hitting them like you used to hit them. God said, what's going on? What's wrong? He said, I'm finna light that fire back up under you. Hot pursuit. That's it, baby. You got to be in hot pursuit of your goals. You got to do whatever it takes. You got 24 hours. What you doing with them hours? See, I'm telling y'all, the Holy Spirit, he going to make you shout. He going to make you dance. He going to make you speak in tongues, but he going to get on that behind too. When you start slacking, just like any good parent, they going to get on your behind. They going to check you. Let me tell you something. If you ride folks that can't check you, you slacking and they can't check you. They walking on eggshells to make you happy, to keep you comfortable. You ride some dangerous folks, baby. Even though it makes you feel good in your body, and they give you words that tickle your ear, that ain't how you gonna grow. That ain't how you gonna grow. Do you understand me? You got to be around people that gonna push you. You got to be around people that can let you know when you going the wrong way, that can check you when you doing the wrong thing. You got to be around people that know more than what you know. Some of y'all, you in circles with people and you know you the smartest person in that circle, but it boosts your ego and it make you feel good that they always got to ask you the question, that they always got to get the answer from you. But if they always coming to get the answer from you, you in the wrong crowd. If you can't get a notebook and a pen, get that blue ink pen, that journal, and sit down, and they can't tell you something, you in the wrong crowd. And see, we got to fix our mentality. We got to fix our mindset. We got to fix the way we think. We got to fix the way we think. Because when better show up, if your mindset ain't right, catch this now. When you in hot pursuit of what God promised you, if your mindset ain't right, when better show up, people that are more gifted than you, people that have more wisdom than you, people that have seen more than you, they more experienced than you, if you ain't fix your mindset, baby, you will hate on them people. You will hate on them people. Do you understand me? You will talk about them people. And you'll be that you'll find every reason, because it's the way you think. It's your mentality. You'll find every reason in the book why you can't trust that person, why they this, they that. No, because what you seeing ain't them. You seeing you. Because we don't see people for what they really is. We see them for who we is. So if I don't get me right, then I can't even receive you in the way that God sent you to help me. Because I ain't get me right. Remember what we said? I got to get me first. Y'all put that in the comments, baby. I got to get me first. Come on now. If I don't get me first, I ain't no help to nobody. If I don't get me first, I can't be the mother that I need to be to my children. If I don't get me first, I can't come on here and be the speaker that I need to be for y'all. I got to get me first. What that mean? What does that look like? I got to get me first. When I get up, I got to command my day off rip. I got to be careful of what I let come in my ear when I first wake up. Them first couple minutes that you wake up, your spirit is sensitive. Come on now. Your spirit is sensitive. I feel this. God is elevating us right now as we speak. I can feel that thing. First couple minutes you wake up, your spirit is so sensitive. It is like a sponge. Do you understand me? Whatever, if it's a table full of water and you drop that sponge on that table, it's gonna start soaking it up. And God said that's just the way your mind is when you first wake up in the morning. And it's also the same way right before you go to bed at night. Right before you go to bed at night. So what does that mean? You got to be careful of what you letting come in your ear gate and your eye gate. You got to be careful. You got to be careful who you let speak into your life. You first wake up in the morning, don't let folk come to y'all talking about this, that, and the third. They got the TV on, the news playing. They got, Tell them, babies, I love you, but I got to get me first. Come on now. Y'all tell these folks, say, I love you, but I got to get me first. I got to get me first. And see, you got small children, you got to get up. Because you already know when them children small like that, baby, you can tell them, but I know how Kari is. Kari don't care. Y'all know. Kari don't care if I'm talking to 500 people online, on live. He coming. He don't care. So you got to be intentional. If you know these things, then you got to get up before they get up. You got to get up and start making moves before they get up. Sometimes it means you got to stay up later. You got to, when everybody else go to bed in your house, you got to stay up later. Like we just said, you got 24 hours. What you doing with them hours? What you doing with them hours? Because we all got, that's one thing we all got in common. We all got that in common. God didn't give me more time than he gave you in a day. He didn't give them more time than he gave you in a day. The difference in how y'all living is what they doing with their day and what you doing with yours. That's what I had to learn, and I had to see that for myself. So what that means, ain't nobody fault but mine. It ain't nobody fault but mine. Accountability. Y'all put that in the comments, baby. Say, it's nobody fault but mine. Nobody fault but mine. If I ain't reached my goals, it ain't nobody fault but mine. If I ain't where I want to be, it ain't nobody fault but mine. If I ain't traveling like I want to travel, it ain't nobody fault but mine. If my health ain't where it need to be, it ain't nobody fault but mine. Come on now. Because sitting there complaining about it, it might draw you a little crowd. It might draw you a pity party, but it ain't going to do nothing for your growth. It ain't going to do 20 years from now, you will still be sitting right there. So you got to get you first. You got to get you first. That's not selfish. That's not being selfish. That's being smart. That's being smart because when we have a mentality to say, I'm going to get me first, I'm going to make sure my mind is right first, then you can maximize your day. Then you can have the best possible experience in your day because God didn't give us. And then do y'all not know that these days that God is giving us, this is a blessing. It's a blessing to see the light of day. It's a blessing to be on top of the ground and the ground ain't on top of you. That's a blessing. And we have to maximize these blessings. We have to make the most. There's scripture about this. God teach us to count our days. So we got to be conscious of the time. We got to be conscious of every day because guess what? We got to give an account for that. Did you not know that you're going to have to give an account for the days that you wasted, for the time that you wasted? Yeah. You're going to have to God going to be like, what? And it ain't going to be nothing you can say. It ain't going to be nothing you can say. But you're going to have to give an account for that. So before you give an account for it, hold yourself accountable. If you go ahead and hold yourself accountable right now, then you can have joy when you stand before God. You can have joy because that's the scriptures say that's the way we're supposed to be. The day of his coming, we're supposed to receive him with gladness in our heart because we know I done been intentional. I've been putting in work. I've been conscious. I've been aware. I've been watching what been coming into my ears, what my eyes been watching. I've been praying. I've been in the scripture. So we supposed to be awaiting his coming. Like we supposed to be anticipating his coming, not dreading it. He said, the day that you hear my voice, harden not your heart. But if you ain't been doing that work, if you know, and let me tell you something, let me hit y'all with some real stuff before I let y'all go. You know. You always know. If I look back on my life, I have to be honest and say that I always knew. Every day that I lived below my potential, every day that I slept on myself, every day that I lived outside of who God said I was, even though I didn't have that much knowledge of kingdom and of God, deep down in my heart, I knew that I was off. Like something ain't right. Because I'm gonna tell y'all another thing that really got it for me. I would get into relationships, get married. I would get into relationships and see. Back then, I was thinking, okay, if I find the right person, I'll be happy. I'm telling y'all some real stuff. If I find the right person, I'll be happy. Okay, this man didn't treat me the way he was supposed to treat me, but if I get a man that will treat me the way I'm supposed to be treated, then I'm gonna be happy. And then I would get somebody that fit the bill and I would still be unhappy. It would be like no matter what this man did, it was never enough. It was never enough. Because I was trying to get them to fill a void that God put in me, and only God could fill that void. And can I tell y'all, now I am 100% completely by myself. Do you understand me? Phone dry than the Sahara Desert, baby. Do you understand me? Phone dry. And I am the happiest that I have ever been. I've never been this happy before in my life. And I just keep getting more happier. I keep getting more happier. Because that's the way God intended for it to be. Not to say that, you ain't never, you got to be by yourself to be happy. No, but in order to tap in, remember this tap in with Toya, baby. In order to tap in to happiness, you got to do that by yourself. You got to do that by yourself. You got to tap in to happiness by yourself. You got to tap into love by yourself. That ain't a job that you do with somebody else. That's a job that you do by yourself. Listen, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I just launched the Divine Ones Walking Club. You got to be a part of this, okay? You got to be a part of this. If you've been looking for a community to keep you motivated, to reach your fitness goals, to level up physically, to become the person that God has created you to be, I want you to join the Divine Ones Walking Club, baby. We walk together, we encourage one another, we hold each other accountable, and we do it one step at a time. This movement is so powerful because walking has been transformational for me. Walking has changed my body. I've lost over 60 pounds. Walking has helped me to transform my spiritual life, my business. I'm a better mother to my children. I've just leveled up in so many different areas, and God has done it through walking. And I said, I want to bring my Divine Ones on this journey with me. So this is why I want you to join the Divine Ones Walking Club, so we can do this thing together, baby. You got to come get you some of this transformation, because it is another life waiting for you on the other side, and it starts with a walk, okay? So come on in, find the link, baby, and sign up. Come on in, so we can start walking together, baby. I love you. I'll see you inside.